IEC, an EMS company, they basically take electronic components, package them in a module, and then give them to their customers to be able to help them run their processes and stuff. And we had said that we took it on that model portfolio ranking. It's a 2 because we thought the growth in the short run was going to be challenged, and we were right. The stock has come down, I think, from way off its highs, the $18 range around February. I think that's about when we talked about it not being timely. Now it's $10. We wanted to see a pullback. I think we're starting to see a nice little pullback now. It's not like PE 15. So what we were talking about there was at that time. So if you're new to geoinvesting, we look at this thing called GPR, Geo Power Rankings, and sometimes we have we'll look at quarterly estimates of a stock, and typically we like to look at companies for the short run to have good quarterly comps in the short run. So a GPR 4 means we think the company's going to have great comps, good growth on sales and earnings for 4 quarters in a row, for example. And IEC previous to this year had a high GPR where they were growing quarter after quarter. Well, then we saw that they were going to have some challenging comps coming up, and we wanted to revisit the company once we started churning through those hard comps, so they can get back into it, maybe a little ahead of when those comps start getting better again. That's what I used to do a lot early in my career. That's all I did. I used GPRs because I was more of a short-term investor, and it worked really great. Buy these companies about 2 quarters ahead of a positive GPR, and then sell them about 2 quarters ahead of a bad GPR coming up, or maybe 1 quarter ahead. Now we're getting to a point where the stock's down to $10 here, PE 15. I love this management team. I love their long-term outlook. It's getting to a point where I'm considering, maybe even if it's not timely right now, maybe worth adding, more aggressively to my portfolio. I think we talked about lighting up back then in the 18 area. Maybe I'll start adding some soon, but we'll let you know.